Hi everyone, Tami Goveia here at Day of Days with Miss Camila Banus.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. I think first off the top of my brain is who's running Gabi Chic while you're creating mayhem in Salem?
I've got my minions.
Ah,
You know, now that I'm a Demera, I've got Demera minions doing everything for me, like laundry.
DMs.
Yes, answering like emails, coffee. I definitely think they've thrown it off to some Demera person, employee, or something.
Well, you know, because we do Designer Day segment on the show, I want to get into the store. I want to get into Gabi Chic.
I'm thinking about possibly having some projects. I've heard a couple of the fans talk about Gabi Chic, and some of them are even like, is this a Gabi Chic outfit? Just so you know, this is a Gabi outfit. It will be airing in 2 months.
Fantastic.
But it is not a Gabi Chic outfit, but you've been giving me some good ideas. So maybe something in the horizon will be opening its doors for Gabi Chic.
Did you ever think of starting your own line?
Yes, I have. Yes, definitely. So maybe.
What kind of inspiration? What's your jam? What's your vibe?
I think definitely something accessible, but something stylish, because that's definitely what I think Gabi's world would encompass. The woman that travels or shops in the Horton Town Square, but still has to get things done.
Yes, the woman of wearing many hats,
Yes.
which is every one of us.
Exactly. Exactly.
I would love for you to talk about the Latina representation on
yeah.
television and film, what your personal experience has been, pros and cons, and what you'd like to see happen going forward.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to NBC for letting a Latina like me be Gabi Hernandez for 9 years, because that is big enough in itself. I think when you have a character that is of a different color, and then they're respected enough to been given good storylines and to be, featured, that means something, and it says something to that community. And for me, it makes me super proud, like I've said it before, to be this little Cuban girl from Miami. I grew up behind a bakery, and I'm here working with these iconic people on this iconic show that I didn't even know about until I got on it, because my world was so small in my Latin life. And so for me to get exposed to that, for me to expose myself to the people in that community was super exciting. I wish, of course, that I could have more people, more Latin people, more ethnic people in our show, just because I think it would be a good representation of our world. And just of the amazingly different types of people that they are, and not just ethnicities, but different types of people in general. You have people with special needs, or people that don't necessarily get spoken about on these television shows. So I think shows that push into incorporating everybody and diversity is really important. I will say the cons that I have felt has been actually from the Latin community.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't necessarily feel like I have been celebrated from the Latin community like I should be, because I've been portraying a Latin character for almost a decade on a network show, and I don't get invited to the Imogen Awards or the Alma Awards, or no one ever talks about me in that aspect. So it is a little bit hurtful, because it feels like it's a very small community of Latinos that are just helping themselves, and I don't get to be part of that. But I don't care, because I'm doing my part, and I feel like I know who I am and what I stand for, and representing Gabi, and she's Mexican, representing Mexicans and Latinos for me is very important, and that's all I would care about. But it is hurt.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say, feeling that exclusion within your own community shocks me.
I've submitted to these events, and they have not been forthcoming. So it's a very clear response when you don't want to incorporate somebody or involve somebody in the community that they should be in.
So how does that change?
I think it comes from the organizers. It's very what's the it's not incestuous, but it's just it's about their people, and it's hard to be one of their people. I've tried to be friendly with a lot of people up in really big rooms that are Latin, and it's hard. You get into the room you get into, you meet the people that you do, and hopefully you hope that one of them opens a door for you because maybe they've been through the struggle, they understand what it's like. But that hasn't been the case for me. So I've done everything I've done without knowing anybody. I have no friends in the industry. I don't know anybody that could get me an audition or an agent or a manager or anything like that. So for me, it was really hard, but all the better because I can say I did it on my own.
Absolutely.
So I'm super happy about that.
And two, you have the support. I mean, the show that you work on, you come from such an incredible support system. So that's always something to fall back on when you're frustrated or just want to get things done and you're finding those roadblocks.
Cast and crew.
Cast, thank you for acknowledging the crew.
Cast and crew, because the days that we're there and I don't have anybody to talk to, it's not just the cast. It's some of these crew members, not some of it, all of it, but some of these cameramen, boom operators have become my uncles, my dads. They care about me as if I was one of their kids. You know, just the other day, it's like, cover up, you better cover up, girl. I'm like, oh my God, stop. But I love them like that. And I see pieces of my dad in all of them. And I love that.
Before we get the let's rap cue, there's a little game. When you were on the show on Dishin Days, recently we did the Days in Espanol moment, right?
Oh
right? So there's a video. I want you to translate this. Okay, let's see.
As you dump Eli at the altar, I'm gonna crank this app up to 11. In Kabul, Julie's heart will be destroyed.
Do you want to play it again?
Oh, no, I got it.
You got it.
I remember it.
Days in Espanol.
Si no dejas a Eli en esa boda, voy a matar a Julie.
Mic drop.
That was the Latino version. So
Thank you so much. We love you.
don't be scared. I promise I won't splatter anybody's heart.
Okay.
I promise.